Hi, everyone. I'm Janelle with TaxExact. I'm joined by Pat with TaxExact this morning. And we've heard from a lot of our firms that they enjoy the audit trail built into TaxExact. So I'm going to ask Pat if you wouldn't mind sharing your screen and show us what it looks like to see the history and all the notes associated with each project inside TaxExact.
Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Janelle. All right, so I'm going to share my screen with you guys as we go through this. And um, so what happens in this case is, again, back to another video we did. You can see it in our YouTube channel relative to the workflow feature and functionality. When you're using this functionality the way it should be, you're identifying um, ways to, shift or communicate to your staff certain important information that they need to know when the project lands on their plate. So with that being said, when you go to your project window here, the project listing that's assigned to you, you'll see that you've got this many clients that are waiting for the tax return to be reviewed by you. I'm going to go to Gene Roberts, for example. It's with me. It's in progress. I'm sorry. I don't want to jump around that. You could see that it's in progress for me to review. And when I go in here now, my goal as the reviewer is to actually first just check where if there's any notes for me at the stage from the person that assigned it to me and prepared this in person. So you go up here to this little ellipses, it's the three dots, and you click this and it'll say view history. View history is where you will actually determine and review this audit, if you will, audit history of the document, when it was created, when it was assigned, when it was first approved, when it was final approved. And then here I just have it assigned to me. So the benefit here is when you're doing the final approval, when you're doing the final approval, pretend this stage isn't here. You'll see this approved by Pat Roberts and reassigned to Janelle Sikora. Gene, in this case, Gene, I updated Drake's version and everything matches. So in this case, what's going to happen is you're going to then have the ability to say, hey, now it's with me. I'm the final reviewer. And at this stage, everything is verified already. And without exception, here's this one that's not, it's pointing me out that this needs to be reviewed. But at the end of the day, this might be something as simple as it's good, it's ready to go. You don't have to spend much time on it. Or it's something like, hey, Pat, I couldn't figure out why in TaxExact the partnership K1 pass-through was 6,500 negative when, Drake was 6,400. Can you look into this? And then it helps you identify those focus points. But as it stands, that's really quickly kind of a high level understanding of where you can check your audit history. And when you see your notes, just note down here when that's another place to look here is at the bottom. This freeze window shows you the history in general of every sign off and who signed off. Again, these are both my sign offs, but in general, as a team, you're going to have a different person for every stage. And if you wanted to check the full version and history, again, you can click it down here as well. So there's multiple places to check that history and view it in detail. And back to you, Janelle. That's what I have.
Thanks so much, Pat. That's really helpful. And it's a great communication tool to be able to have those notes to communicate back and forth, especially when we're working, a lot of us working remotely. So I'd like
Yes.
to invite everyone to subscribe to our YouTube channel, check out our other how-to videos, and certainly follow us on our social channels, which are Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Until next time, thank you.